We are recording. So welcome to a very special Zoom business overview for me, officially launching and announcing my brand new company, Powur PBC, Public Benefit Company. I'm excited to announce this to you guys and give you a brief overview of the business. I've been looking at them for over a year now. I've sold some deals last summer. I dipped my toe in. I was one of the top guys at Sunrun last year, well into the six figures, met the CEO, and everyone's like, how did you strategize? Why did you switch? And, the more and more I looked at this company and I started selling some deals, and every other month, the cost of goods got lower and lower. And I told a few people, and next thing you know, I have 30 people under me. And I didn't like where I was at. I didn't like the micromanagement. I didn't like the COVID experience. And this company just changed my view. I have 3 to 4 ways to make money we'll talk about. So it's an exciting time. I've built an organization over 115 people very, very quickly. And the income potential is 3 to 4 times what I made at the last company within a few months. What I made in a year over there will be a few months. So I'm excited just to share the business overview for you. I hope you find this helpful, and we will get rolling. We have some special guests tonight. So what we'll cover, guys, why we're here, who we are, the business model, and the solutions that Powur has to offer. And if this makes sense to you, if this speaks to you, you'll get back to whoever sent you this, or if it was me or whoever else, and join and dip your toe in like I did and start selling some deals. So before I hand it off to Bobby Smith, I always like to say why we're here. It feels great at the end of the day knowing that we're in the renewable energy space, clean energy, helping lower pollution, helping our climate, especially with what's going on today. And this is really cool that Powur's core value has partnered with a company called Offset.Earth. For every independent consultant, every employee of Powur, they partner with them to make donations and get trees planted to reduce our carbon offset negative. So they're very mindful of this mission, why we're here, which Bobby will touch on. And I just wanted to share that. So with that said, Bobby Smith is the VP of Sales. He is someone that recruited me over a year ago to Powur. He's grown companies to thousands and tens of thousands of consultants. He was in the cancer research, medical, and multi-networking organizations before. He's a mentor to me. I've had the honor of spending time with him individually, one-on-one. And with that said, Bobby, let us know a little bit about Powur.
Thanks, Jonathan. And first I would say, it's, first of all, again, we could not be more honored to have Jonathan Brunasso and several of the members on here tonight. Jonathan is just coming to our company and just immediately just made his presence felt and leading in every possible way that you can. And just quickly before I get into it, I was talking to a new marketing director that we hired. We're going big and we're about to go, really big. And she asked me, what's so special about what's happening right now? Why is our company blowing up the way it is? And I said, really, there's a couple reasons. One, we're paying solar professionals more money than they can make anywhere in the world plus stock options. There's 40 million people unemployed because of this pandemic and whatever's going on, and they need something and they're looking for something. And third, third, America's getting a good look and the world's getting a good look at what blue skies used to look at as we clean up the environment. And lastly, the electric bills in America are going to be the highest in the history of the United States because everyone's home. So this is almost a perfect storm. I wish some of these things weren't happening, but they are. So if you look at our company, founded by our friend Jonathan Budd, Jonathan's one of the sharpest young minds in America. Made 10 million in his 20s, one of the top online marketers in the world. Went to the rainforest, had a vision for a cleaner world for his children and theirs. Put up $1 million of his own company and started our Public Benefit Corporation. As you look into our company, I think, any great company is a summation of their parts. And if you look at our management team, they represent the best. in IT. We were spending $100,000 a month building proprietary software. There's no one in the world that's done what we're doing. There's no one in the world doing what we're doing, and there's no one in the world that can catch us. We brought in the best from customer support, from procurement, from accounting, solar training, and of course our new COO to help take us public over the course of the next couple of years as soon as Wall Street settles back down. Again, our company was found in the rainforest. This is not an experiment. I always tell people there's a big difference between, hey, I've got a good idea, and hey, we're 5 years in, spent $10 million to get where we are today. Not only did we partner with Solar City, our first client, the largest solar company in the world, we realized we couldn't scale the way we wanted with them. We partnered with 100 of the largest solar companies in the world, which means if you've got that thing in you where you're looking for the hole instead of looking at the donut, we've been vetted by 100 of the top solar companies in the United States and the world, and they all decide that they want to be a part of this. We're going to do a series coming up over the course of the next couple months. It's going to feature the $160 billion LG. It's going to feature the largest finance company in solar. It's going to feature the #1 rated installation company in the United States, and they're all going to share why they want to be partners with Powur. We went online to see how the crowd felt about what we're doing, and we raised more money at that time faster in a few weeks than anyone in the history of the world. Over 1.4 million in a private crowd fundraise. Our membership grew over to 5,000 people, all on a Facebook page. They can say whatever they want. But what changed the game is, last year we decided to create the only fully transparent cost of goods model with stock options in the solar industry today, which means we're going to show you the cost, and we're going to pay you more money than anybody else is willing to pay you. And what else is there? Culture, support, quality, reputation. I mean, it's all combined here. Obviously the customers has to have a pristine experience. There's no one better than that at Mr. Brunasso as far as customer satisfaction. But we believe the person that's always gotten the short end of the stick. Look at JB, who's quadrupled his income in just his first, in just starting with our company. So we believe that you, the person that's selling, whether you're a solar professional, an entrepreneur, whatever you may be, you should get the right deal. You should be able to get paid fairly for what you do. And we're basically empowering you to own your own solar company without any investment. If you look at the old model of solar, it's real simple. You get a job for a solar company. Maybe you scale up and you cut a deal with an EPC. The commissions are smaller. There's little or no support. There's no passive income. I've never done anything that didn't have passive or residual income. I just don't believe in it. There's no scalable technology to those companies. Again, we were spending $100,000 a month on proprietary software. There's nothing scalable about what any of them are doing. Here, you sell for yourself. We have the most lucrative compensation model in the industry. We train daily in English and in Spanish. The key here is the passive income, the ownership opportunities, the stock play, and everything we do is scalable. That's what we are. We're a tech company. Here's my favorite part. This is what it's about for me. I've been fortunate enough to be in the right place at the right time a couple times. Here's how I would capsulize this slide for all of you looking in tonight. If you're an adult in the United States of America and the world, draw a circle around your life and look how technology has changed everything. The way we communicate, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, changed the way the world communicates. No one can debate that. If you look at the way that people get from point A to point B, there's no more taxi cabs. It's Uber, it's Lyft. If you look at the way America shops, it's Costco. And we'll talk about the Costco model. And if you look at the way real estate is sold, and Jonathan knows a lot about that, he'll make that reference, the EXP model. Look at retail. I mean, look what Amazon has done. Just draw a circle around your life. Communication, food and clothing, goods, retail, travel, transportation. Every single major aspect of our lives today has been completely changed by an online platform. So if you're a business person, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a reasonable thinking individual, why would anyone think that solar and renewable energy, it wouldn't apply there as well? The old model of solar is broken. Tesla spent $6 billion and never got profitable. We are breaking records. For all we know, we're the fastest growing solar company in the United States of America. By the third quarter, we'll be top 10. And next year, we hope to be #1. That's because we built a different mousetrap. And that's what greatness is all about. So with that, I want to turn this over to my colleague. Charles, you're up. So Charles Thompson, again, is another example of the kind of people that we've been able to attract to our company. I come from the nonprofit cancer world and medical. I just know how to build things. Charles is a 20-year energy veteran and a military veteran and a dad. And he has come to this company, again, this is a $500,000 energy professional, owned, built, ran some of the biggest companies in the United States, joined us in our previous models, but had the same vision we did. It's worked for him. As you can see, his backyard. He's living pretty cool there on the beach in Southern California. He's the best trainer, detailed, and now Jonathan, I don't know, Brunasso's coming up right behind him, taking everything that I do and Charles has done and innovating, and that's what we're looking for. But one of the best energy professionals in the United States, and I have a chance to call him friend, Charles Thompson. Charles, you have the ball.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. Man, every time I follow you, I always have to reflect on the 5 years that we've worked together, the mentorship that you provided me, that now JB's getting the benefit of grabbing from you, and I've got him on the solar here. So together, I think, I hope that's the next. That's what we want. We want duplication, right? That's what it's all about, is to create that independence. With this platform, Bobby talked about the other platform economies that are out there. What our platform does, it just basically connects 1099 agents, that's us, to homeowners. And in your beginning phases, Jonathan will talk about this soon, about a mentorship program. It connects you with the best consultants or mentors within the industry. It's a game changer in terms of platforms go. What I really think is important to also know is that we were built for this. This company was designed for exactly what we're going through right now. The solar proposition, Bobby mentioned our growth. It was 118% over the previous month. Months prior to that, it was 20 to 30% month over month growth. We were built for this. Nothing really changed in the solar proposition. It stayed the same. What changed is the way that we've gone to market. And now you've got tens of millions of people who are unemployed that need extra income. We've got multiple ways we can do that. And because of this, customers certainly are more motivated. But what really happened is this platform was prepared at the right time for the right people at the right place. And now we've got the right solutions to take this market share. And I'm confident. I've been in this industry for 9 years. I ran 2 of the largest companies prior to coming to Powur. We will be number one in the coming years. And what's really driving this proposition is zero down solar, where the homeowner has immediate savings on their energy bill, anywhere between 5 and 40%. So California, you're typically looking at 40 to 60% savings month one. And in some markets like Texas and Florida, it might be 10%. But still, there's an immediate savings normally for the homeowner. It increases the value of their home. So from day one, they have value in their home, they have savings, they fix their energy costs, and they never have to worry about the rising cost of energy, which tends to double every 10 to 12 years, unless you're in California, about every 3 years. And you own the energy. It's not like you're renting energy from the monopolized utility. It's energy that we put on your roof or in your backyard, and that is something you own as an asset versus a liability. And if you look at the market, most people, 69%, they want choices. There's no choices in most markets unless you're in a deregulated energy market. Homeowners actually support renewable energy. The statistics are staggering how many. And 62% of the homeowners say they would be interested in solar, but they just don't know who to go to. That's where we come into. If you look at this market, there's 130 million single-family residences. 90 million are eligible. Only 2 million have made that adoption. 2 million. You're talking about a scratch in the surface of this. And then when you look at how we are rewarded as consultants from this company, I'm field, as Bobby said, I sell, I coach others to sell. We get access to what's called a cost of goods. I'll call it wholesale versus retail, just to keep it simple. So the wholesale, if you don't know what a watt and all that is, don't worry, just look at the numbers. The wholesale cost of $17,500, sold at $35,000. This is a typical system that you'll find in Texas, some in California. And there's oftentimes some things you have to add in, like electrical work or financing. Financing costs money, so that's added to that cost of goods. But the net revenue, and this is a real project, is $10,500. In most traditional companies, the consultant's going to get 20 to 30% of that. In Powur, the consultant, the seller, gets 70% of that revenue. In this particular case, $7,350. Powur gets 30% of the revenue. They take half of that revenue and give it back to us. We'll talk about revenue share as we progress. But look at the commission. And that's an average commission that we're seeing over $7,000 paid out to consultants for successful transactions that occur within the platform. An amazing situation that's changing the game. We have complete peace of mind for the homeowner. We start everybody with the out-of-the-box 25-year output guarantee on the panels. So we know the panels are probably going to last 40 to 50 years, but the manufacturer guarantee is 25 years. We have a range of 12 to 25 years on what the inverter is. That's what converts that energy to what they use. We have a 10-year workmanship warranty and a 5-year roof penetration warranty. Those are really not necessary because you're going to know if there's an issue typically right after install or first rainstorm, whatever the case may be. But for a peace of mind, we even go one step further than that. We take it and we give the homeowner optionally an additional strength and peace of mind and an end-to-end 30-year coverage. That includes the labor, that's complete coverage, total confidence, roof protection, transferable, so if they sell the home, that even adds more value to their home because they're turning over a power plant that's on the roof with a fixed or no-cost energy program and complete peace of mind that they never have to deal with any maintenance that takes place. And then a couple of examples. With this amazing transparency that I've never seen in this industry, you can see here that you see every cost that takes place within that platform transparently. There's no markups. So many dealer programs or red line programs, if you've ever heard those terms, have inflated fees. They inflate the financing. They inflate the additional adders that you might sometimes need to have. They take more margin. We don't. It's transparently passed to us, and then we can market at wholesale versus retail and take 70% of that revenue. Incredible for us consultants. A lot of power. You control the pricing, nobody else. I mentioned that Powur takes 30% of the revenue, and they put half of that back into the field for those who want to build an organization. Jonathan mentioned, I think he said 115 people or so in his organization now, over just a couple of months. That's direct revenue sharing. And I want to really bring Jonathan to the table, what this has done to change his life, not just now, as that grows and grows and grows over time to have this portion of share and then leverage share. So Mr. Brunasso, again, it's an honor to have been working with you. You have an open invitation to come here anytime, my friend. I saw that message come through anytime. So I'd like to turn it back over to you and share what this has done with you.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Charles, for your insight, your mentorship to me, and helping me along this path and setting an example as well. So, and just to back up a bit, guys, when Charles mentioned that commission example at $3.50 a watt, there's this other big company out there, you may have heard of them, Sunrun, and other companies. They are selling at $4 a watt. In that example, that's a $5,000 difference. So not only can we sell less, offer the same solution, have a 30-year warranty and quality equipment with better interest rates, it's just the end-to-end whole solution. So it's not like we're selling higher than other people. It's just the cost of goods platform that Powur has developed passes it back to us to take advantage and to help our homeowners and friends and clients get better deals as well. So one of the cherries on top with Powur, because Powur is a kick-ass solar company, we sell solar. The second thing we do is we tell other people that we sell solar. So anyone that you bring into your organization, underneath you, you can earn 20% of whatever Powur keeps. And you can earn residual income. You'll wake up on a Wednesday, a few weeks after installation, you'll have anywhere from $400 to $900 in your bank account. And it's paid from what Powur keeps. It does go a few levels deep. So if I bring in somebody like JC and then he brings in 30 people like he's done in the last 2 months, and then they bring in people, there is a leverage revenue share. And I'll give you an example of what that looks like. It is up to 6 levels deep. And this is no different than eXp Realty. This is no different than Keller Williams profit sharing. This is no different than Coldwell Banker overrides. Every company we work for has a spiff or an override or an incentive to attract other talent. And so that's exactly what I do, is I attract other talent. So in that example that we looked at earlier, if you brought that person in that closed one deal, you will make $630 passively. If you've personally brought in 5 people at least directly under you, then you can start benefiting from people 2 levels in. You brought in someone that brought in someone. When that person closes a deal and it gets installed, a few weeks later, you'll have $315 in your bank account. And so forth. If you've personally were able to bring in 10, then you can start benefiting on 3 levels deep. I am very quickly approaching 5 levels right now. So very soon I'll be able to have 5 levels deep. And the last 4 levels here are 5%, 5%, 5%, and 5%. So Powur gives that back to the people above you, creating a lineage, creating a family. You better believe that I have your interest. Charles Thompson has your interest. We're here to train you. We're here to help you. It really is a family culture. So I'm very much a fan of this style. Every company has a reward or incentive for attracting people. Okay. So there is something called a mentor program. Every solar pro that joins the platform, you have to at least have 1 deal with a solar mentor like myself at a 50-50 split. We're going to teach you the ropes and help you out for success and how to replicate our success. If you're not a solar professional on tonight, you have to at least do a minimum of 3 deals with a mentor at a 50-50 split. You can learn as much as you want or as little as you want. If you're someone on here tonight like a realtor or mortgage lender or just someone that's good at referring people, you can put a referral in, assign a mentor, and not do anything else and get 50% commission. A common example is $3,675. So we will each make $3,600 for an average commission. I had a realtor join under me, Jacob. We each made about $5,900 on 1 house, selling it at a cheaper price than the big box retailer with a better interest rate and better features. So the mentor program is really powerful. I want to talk to the solar pros for a second. I really want you to think about the mentor program. Once you become a mentor, anyone under you that you've invited will then have to use you. And that just replicates and it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So you will have people under you like a realtor that will forever use you as the mentor. This really changes the game. Again, you can sell nationwide, you can build an organization, and you can become a mentor. Those are 3 unique ways of making money that my last company didn't have. And they do have an equity ownership plan. They do plan to go public. On your first install, you'll receive 100 shares of options of stocks. And if you sponsor someone on their first install, you'll get 50 shares of stock. And there's some yearly goals as well. 25 installs or 50 installs in 1 year will reward you in stocks as well when the company does go public. They do have a ton of solutions and tools. There's daily trainings live in the calendar. There's onboarding calls. So one of the tools they give us as sales professionals is something called the ambassador program. If you join Powur, you can have others become your ambassador. Maybe they don't want to join Powur, but they'll be your ambassador. They'll sign up in your portal for free, and they will refer you someone in the portal, and you'll send them a $1,000 check once that job gets installed out of the project, out of the proposal. So you're going to create an army of ambassadors. You can invite anyone to be your ambassador, anyone that you know, and get that referral into your system, into your backend. So that's a really great tool for leads and for generating more business. Every customer you help, they're going to be your ambassador. They give you your own marketing links, your own personalized URL, right? So I get my own website. I get my own customer-facing solar website, landing page. I have a join link for those of you who I've personally talked to that wants to join. You'll get your own join link too to tell other people. And then this is my ambassador link to invite people to become my ambassador. So all the tools are in the back end. And there is live daily training and coaching in our calendar, in our Zoom call. There's hundreds of people on there. There's business overviews like this every Monday night. All the tools you need, as much or as little as you want. You can really dive in and make this a career and make 6 figures in a month. Or you can just pass a few referrals to a mentor each year and be okay helping the planet and making $10,000, $20,000. So it's really whatever you want to make it. The training is great. We teach you how to lead gen. I just filmed a 40-minute training video if you want to watch that. And we all provide a lot of training for you guys. So the technology is scalable. You can get real-time dynamic proposals, which I'll show you in just a second. Installation, financing, cost, margin, commission, everything is in the proposal tool. You'll have a proposal to sell instantly. Within 10 minutes, you could DocuSign an agreement, change the panels, change the layout, change the financing, change the commission, change the warranties. It's all instant. And personal commissions are paid out weekly. Team commissions are weekly. Personal commissions are paid out daily. So a lot of people ask, how do we get paid? There's 2 milestones. M1 milestone, after site survey is complete, docs are all in, they start doing the designs. M1 milestone, it is up to $2,000 or 40% of the commission. And then M2 milestone is generally after installation, when we get the money from the lender, probably within about a week or 2 after installation, you'll get the remaining commission. And then the team payouts is the week after M2. So everything is automated, everything is fast and instantly daily or weekly payouts. We do sell across the country. So any state in blue, you can sell a solar system in, or you can refer to a mentor who has experience selling in that state. You want to sell in Illinois, you need a background check, we have mentors that can sell there for you, 50-50 split. Maybe you're in California and you have an HIS license and a guy in Florida needs to use you to sell a deal in California. There is a lot of cross-population between the states going on. I have Spanish mentors under me that the rest of the country is using to sell deals anywhere in the country or California. So it really is becoming a thriving, cross-pollinating thing between all the states here. And if someone wants to join the platform, they could live anywhere. One of our top gals is in Ohio, and she has one of the biggest teams in Powur. So that's the beauty of the platform. We were really built for this virtual time that we're all going through right now. So I want to see if I can jump to a live demo. This is mostly for solar pros, but just for anyone really. So guys, to go ahead and add a lead, it's very simple. This is my backend, powur.com. I can add an address, city, state, name, email, number, and hit create. Within less than a few hours, you will have a dynamic proposal tool just like this. It'll be a max fit design. You can turn on or off the sunlight. You can hit edit. You can add or remove panels and see what that does to the offset. You can even see what that does to the payment. All live. You can see your tilt, shade, azimuth, everything's in here. Annual production with shading factors, 35 years of weather data to give us that estimate. Size of the system, Q-cell panels, solar edge inverter, or micro end phase inverters as well. Offset numbers, click to enter, instantly updates the offset. Current utility bill, 25 cents. If it goes up 4% a year, in 10 years, we're at $3.50. I sold this, I want to say at $196 a month. It's 152% because she's building a pool. And it's cheaper than what she's already paying. And this is priced with a better interest rate. Now check this out. 20 years, 25 years, 10 years, any interest rate you want, 5-year, 1.99, cash, it's all at your fingertips. All the adders are all built in here. You need an electrical panel, boom. I'll send the homeowner a rebate, 25-year warranties, and that's the commission that you can set for yourself. Equipment, Hanwha, LG, Mission Solar, Micro End Phase, Solar Edge, optimizers, and we do have the LG Chem battery. This one, guys, was given to me by a mentee, a realtor. This is the one that we each made $5,900 on. I brought in that realtor. And so because he's under me, I also received some override as well. So it's a beautiful thing. At my last company, I couldn't touch this at all. I couldn't touch this price, this interest rate, this level of commission. And then lastly, you know, everything's in here. Your earnings, your digital wallets, your team. You can track how many consultants you have, everyone in here, online marketing, your own back end. It's all at your fingertips once you join. So we have about 1 or 2 more slides here. Basically, you know, the reasons why I joined Powur: more commission, more ownership, more freedom. You can build an organization if you want. You can invite people to submit referrals and get 50-50 of the commission. 6 levels of revenue sharing, equity ownership. So to get all of that set up, your digital wallet, your back end, your Pearl websites, everything, to be able to enter leads, to be able to get proposals at your fingertips. It is a $99 startup. There's an hour-and-a-half training to get started. And there is just a $49 monthly technology fee for the platform as well. And I tell you guys, the platform gets better every other month. There's a new tool. There's a new ambassador link. The cost of goods since I've been here has gone from $2.15 to about $1.70, $1.80. I mean, what other company decreases and gives you a promotion and a raise in that time? If you're thinking what's going to happen when the tax credit goes away in a few years, imagine if you had this low a cost of goods and a company that strives to push it down and negotiate hard and get that cost down even more. And you know, when the tax credit is gone, we'll still be able to sell and have a great return for the customer and still have a great commission for ourselves if you're with the right company. So in conclusion, you know, I know you took time out of your Thursday evening to be here. That means you care about the planet, you care about solar, you care about renewable energy. You know that Powur is on to something. You know, eXp Realty, where I'm a realtor at, didn't become the 3rd largest brokerage for no reason. We have very similar models. A lot of companies are talking to Powur right now to partner with them and offer that solution to their employees or their agents. So it's a really exciting time. I strongly encourage you to get back with the person that sent you this video, guys. Whoever invited you on here, if you're watching it recorded, please get back with them, send them a message. They will have a join link for you to join if you're interested. If you want to have a conversation with a pro, with a mentor, with anyone in their upline, we're all here to help you. And lastly, there is no better time for solar. There's no better time for renewable energy. States are legally requiring solar. Mandates are going up. Utility rates and time of use are going up. Warming temperatures are going up. The fires, the towers from the utilities that are sparking, the blackouts. You know, PG&E pleaded guilty to murder because they knew their towers were sparking. So it's just a really crazy time. And solar prices are plummeting right now, guys. We can offer something to a homeowner that's helping them save money during this tough time, help lower pollution. So we're coming into summer, raising temperatures, warming temperatures always drives demand. What company are you going to partner with to have a solution to offer? The tax credit is going from 26% this year to 22% next year, and then it's gone. Gone. So this company is the company I've chosen to build my organization, make a career, 3 to 4x my income from last year. I'm excited to that you join us in this company. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording now. And please get back with whoever sent you this. I will stick around for a few minutes to answer questions in the chat room. Thank you so much.